third mistake that I see a lot of raw vegans and new vegans make is that they just eat all the time, and this was definitely the case for me. In fact, I was a big proponent of grazing. If you go and watch my older videos, I even recommend grazing. I say, wake up in the morning and just eat food throughout the day, little meals here and there, and you always kind of want to be ready to go out and run or go out and do a handstand and go out and do some cartwheels. You always want to be 5K ready. And looking back, I was like, that's definitely not the way to go. But there was no one else teaching at the time when I got into raw veganism or even veganism. There was no one on the radar teaching intermittent fasting. And if you are to look into intermittent fasting after this video, go on YouTube, just type in intermittent fasting and do some research. You'll see how much sense it makes. It's just mind-blowing that more people aren't talking about the benefits of intermittent fasting. Because the truth is, when you eat some fruit, let's say, or even some cooked food, some cooked vegan food. If you eat food, basically, anything with some, anything that has some, it's going to raise your insulin. Your body stops producing human growth hormone, because when insulin's present, human growth hormone can't really get released. So, when insulin's present, there's no human growth hormone, and insulin has to be present when you're eating food. And when you stop eating food, after about 6 hours after you stop eating food, insulin goes down to baseline, human growth hormone can start getting released. And after about the 18 to 20 hour mark, after you stop eating, human growth hormone is at its peak, and it's being produced about 2,000% more than it would be otherwise. So you're getting this massive rush of human growth hormone in the body when you're not eating. And if you're eating all the time, and the only time you're not eating is when you're sleeping, you're only really getting about maybe 4 hours of human growth hormone release. Because let's say you stop eating at 10 p.m. and then for the next 6 hours your insulin's still coming back down to baseline, so your insulin's actually not at baseline until 4 a.m. Then you wake up at 8 a.m. That's 4 hours of human growth hormone release. That's all you get, and you eat again at 8 a.m. So, whereas it's the opposite with intermittent fasting, you're getting this fountain of youth being poured into this human growth hormone, which helps with anti-aging and helps with maintaining muscle mass. You're getting that being released about anywhere from 16 to 20 hours a day. If you have a eating window that's about 4 hours long or even 8 hours long, you're getting just so much more human growth hormone in your system by intermittent fasting. And so the biggest tip I give here is if you want to optimize your diet and you're already plant-based, you're already raw vegan, your diet honestly is probably pretty much good enough. I wouldn't zoom in so much as to what you're eating anymore. I'd just say, focus on how you're eating. Are you eating in the right state of mind? Are you eating in a calm, peaceful state of mind? And are you eating within a 4-hour window or a 6-hour window or even an 8-hour window? Because if you are, that's a heck of a lot better than if you're eating in this massive 16-hour window that a lot of people give themselves. So one great way to just get started with that is to say, hey, I'm going to start eating at 10 a.m. and I'm going to stop eating at 6 p.m. That right there gives you 8 hours to get in all your calories. If you can't get in all your calories within 8 hours, then you just got to focus a bit more on that until you're able to, because it's quite easy to get in all your calories within a 8-hour window. For me personally, I've been doing a 4-hour window. I've eased into that, and I've found great benefits with doing that. The benefits I found is I now no longer wake up and go pee in the middle of the night, because all my food's out of me by 4 p.m. I eat 12 to 4. So all the food's out of me and all the water's out of me at least by 6 p.m., 8 p.m., definitely 9 p.m. I've peed out everything, so I don't need to wake up and pee in the middle of the night. That has been fantastic, total game changer when it comes to sleep. The other great benefit I found from intermittent fasting is that I'm just able to focus more on things that don't revolve around food. I don't need to wake up and make a smoothie. I don't need to stay up late eating. I don't need to go out late and go to a restaurant or go grocery shopping or whatever. It's like all my food is eaten within this 4-hour window. The rest of the day has nothing to do with food. Whereas before, it's like I have the decision to make, like, should I eat or should I not eat, should I eat, should I not eat. With intermittent fasting, that decision is made for me. I don't need to eat unless it's between 12 and 4. Now, 12 and 4, that window can change over time. Like if I'm traveling or something, I might not eat until 4 p.m. I might eat from 4 to 8. Or if I know I have a flight out at like 2 p.m. or something, I might eat, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. or something. Another little 4-hour window there. But for the most part, 12 to 4 for me works really well. And the other benefit is just my body fat percentage is way, way lower. I used to be a lot skinnier, have a lot less muscle, and have much higher body fat percentage. I went and got DEXA scanned, came in at 18% body fat, even though I looked pretty skinny. I just didn't have muscle mass. I just didn't have all that human growth hormone in my system because I was eating all the time. And now, you know, I weigh more and my body fat percentage is lower. And I eat as much as I can within this 4-hour eating window. And I go to bed full, I go to bed satisfied, I go to bed completely fulfilled, and I go to bed feeling quite disciplined as well, knowing that I stopped eating at a certain time. So those are some benefits of intermittent fasting. And yeah, it was a mistake looking back to be eating all the time. I wouldn't recommend it for someone at all. And another benefit of intermittent fasting is that when you brush your teeth, you know, you wake up, you brush your teeth, and your teeth are clean until noon, and then you eat for 4 hours, and you brush your teeth at 4 p.m., and then your teeth are clean again until, you know, the next morning when you brush your teeth again. So rather than eating all the time, having to floss and brush between meals, now it's just you have like this 1 meal a day style of eating. You have this 1 meal a day chunk of time where you eat your whole meal in this 4-hour period, and it just works. So I know a lot of people, they do 1 meal a day and they have like a 2-hour eating window or a 1-hour eating window. That works a lot better if you're doing cooked food. So if you are eating cooked food, I'd recommend, you know, closing down your window time to maybe 1 to 2 hours. But if you're eating raw vegan, I'd recommend a 4 to 6 hour eating window, just because raw veganism has so much more water, so much more volume involved with the diet. But you definitely want to focus on the dates, the bananas, and the avocados to make sure you're getting in all of your calories within that short period of time. Anyone else who's doing a much higher water content fruit diet when they're doing intermittent fasting, I'd say they need a 5 or 6 hour eating window, which works as well. So keep that in mind and try it out. I hope you got something from this video. Hope to see you around, eat some fruit with you sometime this winter, sometime next summer, whenever, wherever. Just hit me up. It'd be cool to hang out. Much love. Peace out. Adios.
How's everybody doing? It's a very, very cool place. We have not ate this much fruit in a long time. I feel like we're a little bit high on the fruit. And who else is feeling a little bit high on the fruit? All right, let's do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are beautiful, beautiful people. Oh my goodness, it must be all that fruit you eat.
Something that I notice about the people at this festival in particular is that everybody is very open-minded.
Everyone is really loving and caring. I can feel their good hearts. Everyone is very welcoming and everyone is so eager to learn and become a better version of themselves.
Yeah, I've met so many new people at this festival. There's so many cool people from all over the world. I know a lot of people I'm going to stay in contact with after the fruit festival.
Really just, it's all about the people coming together and just enjoying fruit, life and everything beautiful that comes with that.